Hi there. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angela and I upload every Saturday. I aim for 12 p.m. Eastern time, running a little late today. It's 5 p.m. because I had a birthday party that my toddler son attended, so I am a little bit behind this week, but I would love for you to join my YouTube family, hit that subscribe button. You will get not only videos from me every Saturday at noon Eastern, but also surprise pop-up videos throughout the week. I've been doing a lot of bright line eating videos lately. In fact, I've tried to transform my channel to be primarily bright line eating / weight loss / inspirational lifestyle content because I want to help you on your journey to lose weight, reach your dreams, and as Bright Line Eating says, live happy, thin, and free. My name is Angela. I live in West Palm Beach, Florida. I am a mom to a toddler. I'm a mommy blogger. I used to be a beauty blogger. There's my toddler right there, his picture, he's asleep. So I would say if you are looking for content about bright line eating, recipes, tips, tricks, advice, you are in the right place. Today's topic that I wanted to talk to you about is social support and why it is so important, in particular on bright line eating. The reason I can summarize for you is because the way of bright line eating goes completely against the grain of the world. It may seem, in fact, impossible to an outsider who's never tried it. If you've tried bright line eating, you will probably have found a tremendous freedom from the mental chatter of food and all the decisions that you have to make about food every day. The point of bright line eating is that it removes your willpower from the equation. It basically just puts in automaticity, like automatic eating behaviors. And a lot of people on the outside look at it and think it's so strict and restrictive. Whereas the people who've been doing bright line eating, who have found success, like tens of thousands of people, I bet at this point, every single one of them would tell you in the restriction, you find freedom. And that is for a food addict, the ultimate goal. So I think what really gets people to try bright line eating is the vanity. Like you see all these dramatic before and after success stories. I myself have lost more than 50 pounds on bright line eating. And you look at someone like that and you're like, I want what they have. But that person will tell you the weight loss is the secondary benefit. The biggest benefit is the mental freedom from the chatter and just being happy and not thinking about food. So the reason I wanted to do this video is because I believe without social support, you will not be as successful. Because the way that we look at the world, if you're a bright line eater, the way you look at the world is completely different than somebody who doesn't do bright line eating. Because people who don't do bright line eating would say, oh, you must be, how miserable your life is. You don't get to eat sugar and flour. Whereas a bright line eater would tell you, my life is way more amazing now. I am living my life in living color, like in full color. I like my food in black and white so I can live my life in living color, like in full color. That's pretty much the quote. I think I botched it, but I like my food in black and white so I can live my life in full color. That's what the quote is. So what I'll tell you is the Bright Line Eating book by Dr. Susan Pierce Thompson, which I do have linked in the description box below, that book will tell you you need to surround yourself as much as possible with social support. And I follow what the book recommends, which is I have a mastermind group. I have a bright line buddy, like multiple bright line buddies actually. I have a mentor. And now that I have found more success, I also have people that I mentor. So I am surrounding myself with people who do this lifestyle because it just becomes the norm. You know what they say? They say, and this is not just bright light eating, this is like anything. They say, if you look at your 5 closest friends, you will be the average income of all 5 of them. Like if you average all 5 of their incomes, you will have that income. It's the same with pretty much anything. Like if you surround yourself with, this sounds crazy, but if you surround yourself with a bunch of crackheads, you most likely are a crackhead. It's the same with bright line eating. If you surround yourself with people who live a healthy lifestyle and who do bright line eating or respect your boundaries of no sugar, no flour, then you will be more successful. I have a lot of friends who don't do bright light eating, but they all respect what I do. I thank God I don't have people who are like, that's a lie. I do have friends who are like food pushers, and I had to literally tell them, like, you guys, when you're pushing food on me, like you're like, take a bite, that's like telling an alcoholic, just take one shot. Like you can't do that, right? So I definitely believe that I have been more successful on Bright Lane Eating because I have surrounded myself with people who are on this program. I have my mentor, Monica, and she has been instrumental in, like, I check in with her every day. She calls herself like a sponsor. That's like the Overeaters Anonymous kind of philosophy. I also had another mentor who lives in Utah, and she reached goal last year. Monica's been at goal for 2 years, her goal weight. Then I also have my Bright Line Babes, we call ourselves the Bright Babes mastermind group. I have not been good about meeting with them. Every Saturday we do a live Zoom. I haven't been meeting with them for the past like 6 to 8 weeks just because life got lifey, as we say in Bright Light Eating. But next weekend I am going to try to get back on the saddle with that because I think that's important. I do the app called Marco Polo, and if you haven't done that app, please get it. You're going to be so grateful when you start using it. You video, like you'll record a video and then they'll see it and then they'll video back to you. So that's been really great for Bright Line Eating. I follow Bright Line Eaters on Instagram, and I'm part of the Bright Line Eating official Facebook page. I look up the success stories. I just really saturate my mind with the lifestyle. And I watch the YouTube channel for Bright Line Eating. I follow Dr. Susan Pierce Thompson. I mean, it's just, I really try to immerse my mind in Bright Line Eating and have the social support that I need. And I'm guaranteeing you, if you do the same thing, it will make the biggest difference for you. I think the first time I tried Bright Line Eating, I did the 14-day challenge 3 years ago, and I quit it after like a week. Like I wasn't even into it. I didn't want to tell anybody that I was doing it. Like I was just whatever. This go around, I have told everybody that I'm doing Bright Line Eating. Like everybody knows. Then look, that's why I made my YouTube channel Bright Line Eating, because I'm just so committed to the lifestyle. I feel like it's a very successful thing for me, and I'm just a huge believer in it. Now, if you've watched 7 minutes this far, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that, look, sorry, I'm getting a text message. I just want to tell you that I try to be transparent and honest on my channel and tell you what works for me and what doesn't work for me. On the food susceptibility scale, which you'll have in the description box below, you take the test, see what your number is. I'm a 10 out of 10. I am not a crystal vaser. The past week or two, I have been off plan. And either tomorrow or Monday, I plan to get right back on track. I need to meal prep, get everything in line. And I'm very honest with my social people around me. Like everybody around me, I do not lie. I don't lie and act like I'm eating perfectly on Bright Line Eating when I'm not. Because you need to be honest and transparent with everybody that you surround yourself with. In fact, it's important to me to be honest with you here on my YouTube channel. Be like, look, I haven't eaten Bright Line Eating in a week or two, like probably 2 weeks actually, now that I think about it. And I'm very honest about that. But I'm also honest with you that I'm serious about Bright Line Eating. This is the lifestyle that I want to live for like the rest of my life. So I'm committed to it. I had work travels. I have all kinds of excuses, but I flew to Pensacola this week. I packed so much like photography equipment because I went for work, and my bags were full, and I was just like in the car like 12 to 14 hours a day. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna choose not to do Bright Line Eating, and I did, and I don't feel that great, like I'm not beating myself up about it. I honestly don't even feel any guilt, but I'm looking forward to going back on Bright Line Eating because it's my habit now. It's just, I've been doing this since September. And I just love it. I think it's the best thing in the world. Like, we're so lucky that we have this now. So you need to have friends around you who do the program. You need to talk to those friends on a regular basis and check in with them. The program tells you commit your food. Like, literally write it down and commit it to somebody like a sponsor or a mentor or a buddy, whatever you want. Commit yourself to it. So they say you can commit it to a higher power or commit it to yourself, but the odds of success of you actually following through that commitment increase if you commit it to another person. So that's just another example of why social support is so important. And honestly, me doing these YouTube videos and talking to you guys, that's part of my social support. I've been getting comments on my most recent Bright Line Eating videos, including the last one I wrote, this lady, her name I think was Crystal or whatever she was, but she was like, I love your Bright Line Eating videos. And that touched my heart. And that made me want to keep going and keep doing these videos, and showing up for you every Saturday and talking about what's working for me, what's not working for me, and my tips for you, and why I think social support is so important, why I think you need to make as many friends on Bright Line Eating as possible. I have honestly convinced several people to do Bright Line Eating, and they're checking in with me. I have a couple of blogger friends, because I'm a blogger. I have a couple of blogger friends who just started it, and it's funny because we check in with Marco Polo and we're like talking about blogging stuff in the middle of talking about food. And then I'm like, here's some new recipes. Go make an egg roll in a bowl, So That's why I wanted to come on here today, because I think without social support, you will struggle a lot more. So take advantage of people around you who might want to do the program, convince them to do it with you, or find somebody who's already been doing the program and is looking to help or is willing to help you. And then find somebody, after you've done it for a while, find somebody that you can mentor. And meantime, just work the program, because the program works. So that is today's video. Stay tuned to my Instagram. I post a lot over there. I will be posting more Brightline content on Instagram this week. I feel guilty because I totally just posted non-Brightline eating sushi yesterday. And I was like, real talk, that's what I ate. But I am still a huge fan of Brightline eating. I will be back on either tomorrow or Monday, depending on when I can get my toddler out of the house so I can meal prep. But I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for following me here. I hope these videos are helpful for you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.